So this is part 2, okay, of the one-to-one, because the memory just ran out there. So we just went over the money and how to explain the money, okay? And in the booklet, it goes through it as well, and it does it in a very simple method too. But personally, I feel like if you draw it out, it's much more powerful for the person to understand it and really understand the, I suppose, see the potential of it, okay? So just use the book as a reference, just to flick through it and say, oh yeah, that's it in the booklet form. It's exactly what I've just drawn out for you, okay? So the box and why people should buy the box. I know a lot of people at the beginning think, oh my God, I couldn't ask somebody to spend €368 on a box. Let me tell you now that I made that mistake for about 6 to 10 months, and I ended up signing people up with minimum orders left, right and centre because I couldn't ask them for $368 for the box. And what a waste of time, because all those people that signed up weren't interested really in doing the business. So I did a masterclass with Angela Lochran, who is one of the most inspiring women in this business, who's really made me understand how to take this business seriously. And she explained to me simply how the box is the way to go, okay? And since doing the masterclass with her in May, everybody I've signed up has signed up with a box. And the reason being is because I changed how I believed about the box. And I stopped getting nervous about it, and I just explained to people that it was the best way to go. So if you are nervous about explaining the box, and if you feel you shouldn't ask people for €368, let me tell you now that you are actually misleading them, as well as misleading yourself, okay? The box is the way to go. It's €368 and it has multiple benefits of going down the route of buying the box rather than going down the route of the minimum order. But you need to get over the little fear you have about it, and you need to fully believe in your heart and soul that that 368 box is the best method to go, okay? The benefits of buying the boxes. So there's 2 ways of starting up, okay? We've explained the money, we've explained about Forever. 2 different ways to start up. The first way, which the company have put together, is a business starter box for people who are serious about getting started with the business on the right foot, okay? So the box that they've put together is the one that you see in the booklet, okay? And it's called the Fast Start Pack. And this pack is literally contains everything you need to get your business off on the right foot, okay? It contains 2 of the most popular products, which is fantastic because it gives you a chance to use the products yourself, because I'm sure you're not going to want to recommend something to people you're not personally using. But because there's a double of everything, or there's a second of each of the products, it means that you can sell that on and make half the money back, or get somebody in your family to be a guinea pig and try the products for you, okay? You get a whole range of literature, which really again helps understand the business, give you your top 10 reasons flyer, receipt pad, the doctor's book, which he took 2 years to study, to write, and amongst other things. Here's the rest of the benefits, okay? So you need to know these off by heart. So why buy the box? 2 of the most popular products, like I said, okay, to use personally and to sell to others, which means that you can make money back. You can make half the money back on the box straight away. The box is €368, but it's actually worth between €400 and €500, so you're getting it heavily discounted, which is fantastic, okay? It's the fastest way to get to the wholesale price of the 30% level, as well as the bonus. So literally it's the quickest way to start making 35% and everything. You get the literature, the DVD, the brochures, the receipt pad. You get free delivery, okay? It's practically like buying a mini franchise for less than €370, okay? It gives you a license to trade in 158 countries, which is phenomenal, and it puts you on the best path forward to develop your business on the right foot and the quickest way, okay? So the products, double of them, the literature pack, the free delivery, the quickest way to get to the 35%, okay? If you are not in a position to buy the box, okay, you can go down the route of starting off with a minimum order, okay? And the minimum order is €75, and with that €75, you were only on a 15% discount level, okay? So if you're not in a position to buy the box, you can start up for €75. You get products for that, whatever products you want, but as I said, they're only 15% discount, okay? It's a slower process to get to the 35%, and there's not free delivery. There's actually €9 delivery on that, okay? You don't get the literature pack. and it actually costs more in the long run, okay? So if you go down the route of doing the €75 order, in order to get the 35%, you have to put in an order of about 450 to €500 over 2 consecutive months, which then gets you to the 35%, okay? So yes, you can start off for a minimum of €75, but you're only at a 15% discount level. You don't get free delivery on your first order. You don't get the literature, and it means that if you do want to get to the 35% level and actually start making money, you're going to have to spend close to €500 rather than doing it for 368, okay? So that's the main benefit, the cost, the fact that you're only getting a minimum amount of products when you should really be trying a handful of them straight away. So the box is the way to go, okay? Do not be afraid of it. There is nothing to fear about the box. It really is fantastic. And what you'll find is if you sign up somebody with a box every month, that's 2K's credits straight away. So if you do 2K's credits in retail and 2K's credits with a box, you've done your 4K's credits personal. Happy days, okay? What I aim to do is sign up 2 people with a box every month. So I have 4K's credits straight away. 2 and 2 is 4. And then whatever I do in retail is extra. I have about 3 to 4K's credits in retail anyway, so I end up usually doing between 5 and 10K's credits every month by signing 2 people up with a box and having my few customers and selling a few clean lines. Okay, so that's how we make the money. That is a little bit about Forever Living. And I suppose the next thing to kind of get across is the fact that the money is just the one thing, the main thing obviously, but it's just one thing. They also have lots of different incentives which you can qualify for. So you have the chairman's bonus check, which is like a 13th paycheck at the end of the year, which usually ranges from 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 up to over $1 million, which anybody can qualify for. We have the global travel, then you can tell them where we're going. Like this year we're going to Cancun and Singapore, next year it's going to be somewhere else, 5-star, all expenses paid for. Okay, so the travel is one thing, the money is another, but you also have the recognition, the support, and you make so many different friends as well. So does it sound too good to be true? Okay, yes, a lot of the time it can, but the main thing to understand is that this is it's a job, it's work, you're kind of in business for yourself, so it does require time and effort. It does take time to develop and learn new skills and develop your confidence, okay? You're part of a team, so being able to work in a team is one thing which people should be willing to do. And are you ready to think big, set your goals and start changing your life? You are not in business by yourself, okay? Yes, you're working for yourself, but not by yourself, because me, sponsor, and the helper, and the company themselves have put together endless training and support for us every second week, every Monday night, once a month. So the support is there. So the confidence may not be there at the beginning, but it will develop if you come to the trainings. Okay, award-winning support, high quality sales and marketing tools. They've done everything for us, so we don't have to go away designing brochures and all sorts of stuff. They have websites and everything done for us, which is fantastic. And that is literally it in a nutshell. Okay. So this is what you need to be doing and looking at when you want to close the meeting. When you're doing a one-to-one, it's probably going to be you doing most of the talking for a lot of it, okay? So you're talking to them at the beginning, they're going to tell you where they're at in terms of life, then you tell them why you've started Forever, you tell them about Forever Living, you show them the money, you explain to them the benefits of buying the box, and then you need to find out whereabouts they actually are in terms of yes or no or maybe, okay? So what I do is leave this booklet open on the page, but actually stop talking and listen to them, okay? There's a lot of power in when you shut your mouth and listen to what the other person has to say, okay? It's very easy to get carried away and keep talking. You should be able to do that in about 10 or 15 minutes, maybe even less, and then the rest of the time should be spent actually talking and communicating and listening to that person, okay? So what I usually say is, once I've explained the money bit, and I've told them the benefits of the box, then I want to start talking and I want to listen to them and see, do they like it, don't they like it, what are they concerned about, what questions do they have. So a phrase which I use a lot of the time would be, and I always smile when I'm saying it, so from what you have seen, do you think this is something which you would like to take a closer look at? And then I stop, and when there's silence, they will start talking. Another thing which you could say would be, So I know there's a lot of information in that, okay, but if you get the gist of it, do you feel it's something that you'd like to take a closer look at? And that's it. Stop and listen to what they have to say, okay? And from what they say, they will probably have some questions, they may have some concerns, they quite often than not won't sign up there and then, but will be interested in finding out more, okay? So the next step then would be either to sign them up or go over the money bit again with them, answer any questions that they have, and then possibly if they want more information, get them to a success day, get them to an upcoming launch that you have, bring them to a business presentation, or get them to log in on the Monday nights, bring them to your team training, give them a chance to meet the other people that are doing Forever. It's much, much more powerful again if they see other people, not just you. So if they see other people doing this and not just you, then it might make it a little bit more real for them and they'll get to see the bigger picture. So never leave a one-to-one without finding out whereabouts you are in terms of the appointment with the person. Don't leave and think, oh my God, I don't know where I am with that person. Is he interested? Isn't he interested? He didn't even say a maybe. You need to get some sort of feedback at them. And the only way you're going to get that feedback from them is by asking them a question like, from what you've seen, do you feel this is something you'd be interested in taking a closer look at? Or do you like what you see? Can you see how this can be incorporated around your family life? Can you see how this can help you pay the mortgage? Can you see how blah, blah, blah? Stop talking, ask them questions, and then just listen to them. Okay, and that's it. And always leave on a positive note. Never be negative when you leave, regardless of what happens. Always leave with a smile on your face. Okay, I think that's it in terms of the one-to-one. But what I would suggest you all do is that you practice lots and lots and lots. Really understand how the money works and draw out the money over and over again and be able to do it with your eyes closed. And also understand the benefits of starting with the Fast Start box. The Fast Start box, okay? Listen to Andy Warren's podcast and his CDs on how to make the phone your friend. And also, this is a very good one. Questions are the answers. This helps you to understand how powerful questions can be when you stop talking and you listen, okay? GoPro #1 book, the audio version is in the pinned post. Listen to it. It will change how you look at your business. And also the 79 network marketing tips, which is just phenomenal in all the tips that it gives. So there's always room for improvement. There's always ways in which we can get better at what we're doing. So never stop learning. Keep going, keep practicing, and use your sponsor. If I'm not your direct sponsor, contact me anyway. I'm here to help. I'd love to be hearing from more of you on a regular basis. I'd love to be getting messages off you. Let me know what you're doing in your business, how you're getting on, whether it's a positive or a negative. It doesn't matter. Always work your way up through your sponsors and communicate with them. Okay, I hope this video helps you and gives you that little bit more confidence in your one-to-ones. I hope it makes it simple, and I hope it gives you the belief that this business truly is a phenomenal business, and to make you a little bit more comfortable in the fact that don't keep it to yourself, share it with other people. It is amazing, so don't keep it to yourself. Okay, thank you for listening. Bye bye.